guys, good morning. It is November 15th. It is the late season for muzzleloader this morning. It's got 2 more weeks, this weekend and next weekend, and then 1 more weekend in December for muzzleloader. We're going out to the public WMA today. We're going to go out there and see if we can knock down a legal buck. Not getting a bunch of action on camera. I've gotten a couple good ones earlier this week out there, but not as much as we were getting early season. But that doesn't mean the deer aren't moving, of course. So I'm going to go out there and see if we can knock down a legal one. Y'all stay tuned. Hopefully we can get something knocked down this morning. Appreciate y'all watching. We got set up right at daylight. There was 3 deer bedded underneath my tree. I think they were all does. There was a couple deer that I spooked on the way in too, but I think we're gonna run into some good deer today. It's cold this morning, so they should be up on their feet and moving. We're on a big transition right here. It comes down from 2 finger ridges down into a bottom, and then into this funnel behind me, so all the deer kind of congregate right here about 50 yards in front of me. They all travel through here no matter which way they come from, so just wait and see what happens. Seen much this morning. It's about 10 o'clock now. We gonna get down in probably like 15 minutes and he's out of here. Had some does this morning blow at us behind us. And just a minute ago I had 2 does come through probably like 150 yards. Come down the main trail, so nothing behind them or anything. It's been pretty slow, so we'll be back out either at this spot or a different property on the public ground tonight, so we shall see what happens. Back on the public this afternoon. We're sitting on top of this finger ridge. When I worked my way out this morning, I found a bunch of scrapes up here on top of this that are fresh and beat down pretty good, so probably gonna sit here in the morning as well. Let's go, baby. I don't know if y'all, I got it on film. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on this camera. I grunted. There's been blind grunting every 15 minutes. I seen him coming and I seen he was legal whenever he came through. He got right here at 15 yards and was hitting some vines with his antlers. All I know is he's legal. I don't know how big he is. I know he's got 2 splits on each side, so. He got right there, and he stood there for a long time. I was gonna wait for him to clear out, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna take it. He was head up. I figured I'd drop him, but I put it right on his shoulder and sent it. So he's piled up probably 30 yards over there. Whew, another tag field, baby. Let's go. Okay guys, we are gonna go and track this deer real quick. So, don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm on this big flat right here. There's scrapes through here. You can't see them, but they're in here. And then this is the tree I was on right up here. And down in here there's a big thicket bottom. And then this is a big valley that they travel to. That deer came right up through here. And he was hitting a licking branch right over here by this tree. And he went crashing that direction, so I know he's down, I just don't know where. We're gonna track his blood real quick. He was making a scrape right here. You can see where he was making that scrape. And he was hitting these licking branches. I busted him, yeah, look at all the deer hair right here. You can see all the deer hair. I just gotta find blood. Bunch of deer hair. I don't see any blood yet. Now there's blood right there. There's a little bit of blood and some fat. I know he ran this direction. Not seeing any blood. Oh yeah, right here. There's some blood right there. Yeah, there's some blood right there. I know he went this direction, so might be down in that little bottom right there. So I can't see him. Yeah, there's blood right there. Blood right there. Not as much blood as I was expecting, to be honest. That's for sure. He is not pouring like that last deer did. See if we can find some blood. Oh. I think I see him right there. I don't know for sure if that's him or not. Yep, that's him. He's laying up there. He's laying right over there. Between some trees. Oh yeah, here's some blood right here. He started opening up. There's a piece of his lung. If you look right there, there's a piece of his lung that popped out. That's crazy. Yeah, he opened up right here. He opened up good. Yeah. He's a little 6-pointer. That's the second year. Last year I killed a 6-pointer about 50 yards down from this spot that I shot this guy at. And he came crashing through this, dude. Oddly enough, this is really funny. The first deer that I ever shot out of this place, I actually wasn't able to find it. I shot out of that tree right there, and the deer was over there at like 15 yards, and I ended up hitting him back. And I looked for that deer for a day and a half, and he was a 4 or 6 point. Oh yeah, he's a good deer. Little 6-pointer. Heck of a deer. He's been rubbing on trees. He's stiff, boy. He's real light colored too, that's cool. He's probably 2.5. Got a good little spread on him. I think this is the deer that I seen the other day that I was hunting with my bow a couple weekends ago, and he ended up getting pulled off with a spike, and I wasn't able to shoot him with my bow because he was out like 70 yards, and I didn't want to take that far of a shot on him. So, but that's awesome. Ended up getting one. Gotta thank God, man. And being out here in the outdoors doing all this stuff all the time, it's amazing. I couldn't ask for a better hobby. A lot of people do it, but it don't get no better than this. We're gonna get this guy cleaned up and then head back to the truck. Alright guys, well, we are back home. Hunt went good. We ended up dragging out the deer and everything on the cart and made it back home. We're about to go and get it strung up and start processing it. Probably gonna end up turning it into deer jerky. So just want to say I appreciate everybody that's watching and following me along for everything. I started this whole deal just starting it as a hobby, and that's what I plan on keeping it as. So gonna go out here and get this deer all cut up for you and everything, and so I can get it all processed. But thank y'all for watching, and if you don't mind, like and subscribe. It definitely helps out. And if got any questions or anything, drop them in the comments. But other than that, I will catch y'all on the next one. We gonna be out again this week on Wednesday. It's Sunday today. Gonna be out this week on Wednesday. We're gonna go back out, and maybe even I think Friday morning we're gonna go out. So probably go to the same spot. A bunch of bucks on in there right now, and it's fresh, so we're gonna be in there pretty heavy. Gonna try and knock down another one. We got 2 tags left. Got a doe tag still, and we have a buck tag, or we have 2 buck tags, as long as they're legal. So doe week is this month. I think it's coming up next week. Not really. I think it's next week or the end of this week coming up. So definitely probably gonna try and hunt that pretty heavy on some private ground and try and get a doe knocked down, or shoot another buck and be tagged out for the year. So if y'all enjoyed the video though, please like, drop a comment, subscribe, share it with your friends.